and this Olaf will be able to run the Jinx down. But we are into game, folks, and looks like we're going to get Jarvan doing a lot, at least a couple of pokes already, trying to get some, even think about flag and drag, but we'll be happy with what he's got. Now, I have been told as well, we have got a slight change in the lineup. We do have Toki on ADC in the Hunt. Normally, who I would have had to play an ADC, he's on support. Well, we see a much more traditional comp. And notice this top laner for the side of O10 Powerspike. It is the man, the myth, the legend, the Kled main himself, Spoopid. So I'm expecting to see him run it down.
I just want you to notice, Viego doesn't have potions. Against a Jinx, this can hurt.
Support doesn't need potions.
Yeah, maybe not. Maybe he needs to go for items and damage. Maybe that's the thing. Yeah.
I'm a big believer if you're in any of the jungle support roles, buying potion is kind of
support. Because we'll see how it plays. If they survive the early game and there's a few items, it can really pay off. He helps.
Wait! Is that Leash? But that's just 2025. I don't even know what season 1 worked. Leashes are a thing of the past.
I didn't see a leash since like 23. I don't know, like 20 years.
Meanwhile, we do see Olaf. Yeah, he's just absolutely smacking down on Fnatic Gragas. Already chunked to 25% health. He's gonna have to make a decision now. Does he stay in lane and risk an all-in from this Olaf? But the scary thing is, Olaf only gets stronger the weaker he goes. So even if he does manage to land a cast, meanwhile, we see the hook coming off the Nautilus onto the Viego. Viego already down to half health. Viego going all in here, burning the flash ignite. Or at least the flash on the Nautilus. Hunt still has his flash, but traded a summoner spell. You got to be happy if you're the Viego there, right?
Yeah, like that's already a good trade. Like ignite for flash, now Nautilus is vulnerable if they want to all in again, or you maybe get a gank from Jarvan. On the top side, Gragas will have a lot of issues on the other side because he doesn't have phase rush, that is sometimes easier.
Here we go, Jinx. I don't know what Hunt's doing, he misses his Q, and now he's at risk of going low. Remember, Jinx gets to reset, he's in jail, get first blood! Now let's see if Severe can punish this. It looks like she can't, and Jinx is just gonna walk away. That was an overstep from the Hunt there. You didn't need to do that. Like, you got a lot from the Nautilus, and you've just given it back to the Jinx.
Yeah, I can understand. Viego is an early champion that, like in bot lane, usually people will maybe not expect early damage of Viego. But if like the Jinx got to dodge the W and then, yeah, he had the damage. Viego was so low, didn't have any potions to heal up. So it's hard, but Jinx didn't reset it yet. So you'll have to find a moment to reset, because now it's bot side, maybe can help her find that timing. Yeah, because it's going to push, so maybe they have a window now. Both button have flash. Hook is found.
Meanwhile, we see the hook coming out onto Nautilus from Nautilus onto Viego. First game of the season, folks. Meanwhile, we do see the flag and drag onto the way, and it looks like the paintbrush is getting snapped already. 1-1 on the kill score now. Mizu getting his paintbrush snapped really early, and that's not what you want to see if you're a fan of the O10 Powerspike. He's starting off the right way.
Yeah, that's a good gank. I really like it. Try to put pressure on the Hui, and it's even better because Hui flashed. So this means that Gaio still has his flash. These ganks can be redone a little bit later and should be maybe another kill. Try to abuse the flashless Hui. On the other side, right now Jinx still didn't reset it. Starts having mana issues. She has a kill. She's a little bit behind LCS, but she has a lot of gold and she needs to reset.
Yeah. Wait, that was some fantastic play. Here we see the first kill, you know, Viego, he goes in and he just misses it. Like, it's not even like Jinx done anything crazy to dodge it. I actually think Viego didn't expect her to move. Or not to move.
She didn't expect the wall back, and that's another gank. He still gets knocked up and flashes out even if he gets knocked up. Yeah.
You can tell. Yeah, you can tell Jaculates and Mazavara have a lot of kind of synergy playing together. You know, the Miracle Makers. You know, probably someone in the chat can tell us how they done last time they were in a mini LCS tournament. But they're showing whatever else synergies was there, they still have it.
Yeah. And I want to show another matchup. Top lane right now is 20 CS ahead. Olaf still didn't reset it. He doesn't have a TP. But Gragas, both the most important stat for him, Gragas bought mana. That's very interesting. And because of Gragas' passive, if he has mana, oh, Olaf has level 6, will he try to all in? He can maybe get a kill here.
Yeah, he's just going all the way in here. Olaf the Viking, he's slaying the Norwegian Spoopid. And Spoopid will hit the floor. Meanwhile, we see Galio going in again. And yeah.
Clean.
It is all the Miracle Makers right now.
That was clean. That was a timing. Flashless Hui in a flash on Galio. He did it perfectly. It's another free kill. And top lane, level up timer.
Yeah.
That was
and here we see that.
Yeah. He
Just
just
top
got
lane
6.
gang, I mean, toppers too.
That minion just got 6.
It doesn't even take a second to think. He knows, right, getting 6. And this is just a carbon copy. You know, the knock up from the Galio into the flag and drag. And yeah. He needs to go back to top school, I think.
I thought we were going to see a flash taunt, because it's a little bit risky to flash E if you miss, but he hit it, and this is way more valuable. This gank works way better that way, so I was pretty clean from it. And now Gragas will have a hard time to just survive. Olaf will be fed. Let's see how it does, because Olaf and Jarvan are not usually a great combo together. But fed Olaf doesn't matter the combo, he's still gonna run you down.
Well, that's just it. You know, Olaf is having the run of top lane. He's showing, obviously, Spoopid how the Vikings do it. I would have expected Spoopid to know exactly what's happening, because he's a Norwegian.
Going back to the
like
team,
I
guess.
The home of the Vikings. And he's the one being ran down by them. The only one who's going to Valhalla right now is him. And we see, you know, Mono baiting him just to push Spoopid right in under this tower. Obviously, the cask are going to blow up the minion wave, but this is all Miracle Makers so far. And apart from that first kill going to the Jinx, you know, they've had nothing on the map.
Yeah, exactly. And like right now, the first trick is being taken by Miracle Makers, and I think it's pretty important for them to take some advantages, because late game, I will put the comp of 0-10 Powerspike more in the front because of their carries and tanks and front line. So it's pretty important that the Miracle Makers try to get some advantage in early, and the proxy.
Well, that's it. We do see, obviously, the proxy coming in, but we also see a double gank here in the mid lane. We do have both Jarvan and Din out here. We do see Galio lining up, goes to knock up, but it will be Briar's Impact that will pick up the Jarvan 4, and now it's going to be Hui with a lot of damage onto Galio. And his pace storing balls. He absolutely pisses on the Galio there. Double kill for the side of 0-10 Powerspike.
That was a good counter gank. The patient of Peace, Third, and Balls do not immediately go in. Really wait until the Jarvan committed. And yeah, that was very good. Then the cancel on the Galio so that his ult doesn't go through. Really well played. I really liked it.
I mean, we were just saying how it's all in the favour of 0-10 Powerspike. And yet, almost commentator's curse, that double gank, you know, from both jungles, it just changes that whole thing. And now it's really only top, which has a significant advantage. I'd imagine the Jinx and the Severe are very close in terms of gold. Both very similar items. I think there's maybe a longsword in it. Both having
the kill. Like it's slightly advantage for the Jinx for now.
Oh, we see Olaf getting knocked up by the cask on the tower. He's got no aggro. He's just going to walk away. The tower says, "Nah, you're all right. I'll leave you alone for now."
He just took a piece of rock of the turret, turn it into gold, and walk away. Like
added it to his Viking chain there. There we go.
Another skull. But yeah, for now, it's. I think like I really liked like the pressure that Miracle Makers did in early, but this counter gank was so good, and now there's the risk that the Hui and the Jinx will get to the late, at least mid game, while having some resources. Like Hui got his flashback again, so he should be safe at least from one gank from the Jarvan, except if they do it very well. So
yeah, I mean, yeah, we just see down here, you know, Viego giving away his positioning. I think you just wait till you get an angle on the Jinx. You know, they maybe have an idea you're there, but going on the Jinx, I'm going to see him going into his Sweet Shroud. They get nothing. What do you think of the Severe skin though? I think it's quite a nice looking skin.
Which skin
It's
is
the
it?
Prestige Mythmaker.
I don't
The
know
hook
exactly.
Sorry, the hook lands onto Nautilus. The Nautilus ult does come out. A lot of damage being done, and the Super Mega Death Rocket does go wide. Viego is burning away from this Nautilus, and we do see G4 in the area to cover against any potential re-engage from the Jinx, and Viego left with a blinking health bar. Talking about blinking health bars, Olaf's doing a great job not to proc the turret there. I mean, if that was me, I'd have fat-fingered the Olaf and ended up dying to turret there. But we are going to see the flag and drag onto the Nautilus, and that is just, oh no, he's going to live, and it's going to be fat piece on the balls like it's a turn kill onto J4, and now the Severe will go down. Double kill for Peace Sword and Balls, and he's starting to come into his own on this Inzao.
Yeah, second time that he does a very good counter gank. The Javan thought they could quickly get a kill and then run away, but it wasn't enough, and Peace Sword and Balls is always there. Like this is going to be hard for Miracle Makers, I think. They have to try to start to something. Like the Olaf is still ahead, and we're going to see it again now. Look how he waits.
Yeah,
Look how Inzao waits behind.
It's just so well played. He waits for the engage. You know, they take a lot of damage. They don't get anything from the play. And it's just a dead Severe. Like, you know, we're talking about late game. Yeah, you've got a Fed Olaf in the top lane. This Jinx and this Jinzao are going to be a deadly combo.
Yeah, clearly. And even this way, like, where CS has a kill, he's going to be able to do good damage. The two supports are hitting each other. Why? It's beautiful.
I don't know why we're fighting here, because this Viego has literally no damage. Literally tickling the submarine. It is a wee fishy at the bottom of the ocean to this Nautilus. And he's just going to walk away. Talking about walking away, Olaf was right on the turret and says, yeah, cool, you can knock me up, I'll drink your beer. And we'll take some of your minions as well.
He's ignoring
beautiful fear there from Hui.
That's a good cancel, yeah. Ooh, the hook.
You can have a pink ward, but it looks like that's just a dead J4. Mazivar can't escape from there.
The flash was scared. I thought he was out, but yeah, Reds might burn and probably Red buff. But the Civils may be in danger too.
Yeah, has to use a spell shield to dodge over the chompers. Viego is here, but not much you can do against 2v3. And we're going to see J4, not J4, Severe get jumped on by the Zinzao. And it's both sides of the Miracle Makers. This should just be a double kill to the Jinx, and Way's probably going to pay the price on the back end. Indeed he does. But Jinx is definitely excited now. She's setting her sights onto Jackie Alexis Galio. Won't quite get it. There's no TNO on this Jinx, and Jinx is ramping up. Going right into now this, yeah. I don't think you're getting out of that. Mono will pick up, kill the Jinx. Oh my god, I didn't realise it was the Olaf, and they're going to turn the fight. I didn't realise that it was the Olaf that had made his way down from top lane. I thought he was still on the island.
He walked, killed away. With his ult, and he had no ult anymore. I thought it was over, that he was just getting perma-CC'd. He flashed in on the Jinx. The Galio came to help him, and he survived with 1 HP for so long before he died.
This is the scary thing about the Olaf, because he can literally run down this Jinx. No matter how much frontline you've got with the Zinzao and Gragas. And here we are. We do have a great start engage on the Severe, trying to cancel those animations to get those Frisbees going out. But having to burn your spell shield to the chompers, and then you walk back in. Yeah, you burn the flash, but Viego can't stun you enough. You just need to get out of there. You're in a chokehold. You know, it just takes that one reset. But this turn of play, all while this is happening, Olaf is now just coming in the back line, dealing damage to the Hui. As here we see, he just runs them down. So he can't be feared. You can have all the movement speed and the water you want, but you're just going to meet your ends and get sent to Valhalla by this Viking, and here we are again.
I want to see this again.
So he goes in, he's so stunned up, he should just die. But yet he's the one who ends up on the Jinx.
He doesn't die.
He dies right at the end, but by that point Mazivar's back in the game. I don't think the J4 ult was needed, but they're going to get first turret off that in the top lane with a Galio. But you got to think it was Olaf that done all the hard work there.
Yeah, and he nearly got Triumph again to survive and not die in the end, but he died, that's okay. Now Miracle Makers got a second Drake, and I think that's pretty good for them, like at this point.
Oh, it's massive.
They need this. They really need to put pressure on the Soul.
Yeah, we're going to have a fight over a scuttle here. It's going to go across the Mazavara, but now he might get the scuttle, but at what cost? Olaf is here as well, though, so Zin has to back away. The Flagon Drag is going to come in to try and engage. The J4 ult does come out. The Super Mega Death Rocket tackles the Olaf. It is going to be Mazavara the first one to fall, but now the return on this Olaf. The Cask is going to knock him up, and Galio says that he can knock him up. I'll knock you up. As we see Jinx in the fight now as well. He is going to finally slay the Viking. As now the Cask knocks the Galio back, and Galio should just fall. And that is a massive play for the O10 Powerspike. Meanwhile, down on the bot side, I think Severe got the tower down there. But
yeah,
a tower for losing 3 members and a Rift Herald? I don't know if it's worth it.
Maybe Miracle Makers didn't expect all 5 of O10 Powerspike to be for the Herald, but they were all there, all grouped, got the kills, got the Herald.
Jinx has to be careful.
Yes.
I mean, she knows the Viego's in the air because he kind of gave it away with that shroud. But she was overstepping slightly. She's lucky to have lived. But no,
Gonna see this again.
Here's to the replay here. Like, you see Mazavarg, he gets jumped on, but this is a great counter engage. You know, the Flag and Drag knocks up P-Stone walls, the J4 ult comes in, allowing this Olaf to get in, and Jinx does no damage at this stage to the Olaf. But he oversteps, you know, yeah, the Gallows here, misses the knock up, but does land the double taunt. But this Jinx, she is going to hurt when we get the late game. And you ejaculate, you're caught between a man and just absolute hell there with Shelly. There's no way out.
Those comms, like the combo of 010 is starting to show up, like really this front line with a lot of CC, like Gragas can zone Nautilus, you get CC, you can knock up all the time, and behind you have those Jinx, and this Jinx in a way that does a lot of damage. Diego is fighting again. Like, we see him fighting a lot all the time.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not by any stretch a top lane main, but surely, you know, 15 minutes in, buying a Rod of Ages isn't the best idea. I mean, we're 18 minutes in, he's got 3 stacks on it, yeah, he's slowly getting there.
On the
I mean, we had the
side,
joke earlier, you know, it might be the case that GTA 6, it takes 10 minutes. GTA 6 might come here before that. So we'll be out with the Flag and Drag, get absolutely nowhere. The Super Mega Death Rocket just chunks him down that tiny bit more, but J4 doesn't take any damage from it. But we are going to see a top tower fall. I believe that was, I don't even know what tower that was.
Yeah. They got a tower top. Like right now,
yeah, it must be.
010, like the gold is pretty close to even. It's 2k, only 2k difference for 010 Powerspike, but Miracle Makers have 2 dragons. But it feels hard for them. It feels so hard to play.
Yeah, I think for Miracle Makers, you need to get items on the Sivir. You know, a lot of the fights we've seen, it's been the 5 men of O10 Powerspike against the 4 of Miracle Makers. Sivir's only been really in 3 fights. One of them they got an early kill. The other 2, she's been picked off from overstepping. I'd like to see her be able to play a bit safer, especially when you've got the likes of the Olaf, who can literally just zone the hell off everyone. And yes, Sai, I did, yes.
Yeah, they will start the Drake because they really wanted those 3 Drake, but the response to Gragas has a TP, he might be coming, so we might have a real first 5v5. The Olaf already took some damage there, so
yeah,
see the pressure is hardly TP.
Yeah, Hawaii's out in the fight. We are going to see them go right in. Obviously, the Fear, I think the Fear come out. Meanwhile, the Gallows going to knock him up, get a lot of damage, but we see the Flag and Drag pick up a few more. They're all in the Maelstrom here. Hunt will get a first reset of the game. And they're all just falling. The Miracle Makers. We were talking they needed a miracle. That is exactly it. A hell of a fight.
4-0 Ace and the Drake. They are back. And the attacker just gone right off. That's it.
I mean, that is how you turn the map around.
At the start, the wave was thrown from the Olaf. We saw it at the start, and he had to walk a big way all around to reach to join the fight. So he wasn't at the start of it. But I want to see it again. How did they win that?
So we see Jackie likes obviously Masvar in the backside, getting rid of the vision, but Hui is not in this fight. The taunt comes out and that takes us into our way. We see the Olaf outs in, but the CC immunity on this Olaf eats so much. And by that point, you know, he is just throwing those axes, sending the whole of O10 Powerspike to Valhalla at this point.
They don't have.
And you said there was a 2k gold lead, but it's gone to the other side now. Not only that, you're also on Salt Point. So you've taken lead in gold, you're online for this Olaf. The Severe is scaling like a truck, 30 CS ahead now. And you're on Salt Point. It just gets harder. It gets so much harder now.
I really like this fight because Jinx doesn't have the damage yet to kill the Olaf, and Hui wasn't there. So Jinx tried to kill the Olaf, but she needs the help of her team. But Hui wasn't there, and the rest of the team got CC'd from the Chavan, from the Vieg, from the Galio, all together. And so the Olaf could kill the Jinx, and then Hui was not there, and Jinx is dead. They had no damage anymore for the start of the fight. Hui arrived a little bit late because he had to walk around, he got zoned, and that's so good for them now. But it's not over. Like I said, I still think that the O10 Powerspike comp can really win team fights later, and we saw that they can very well play together, so we'll have to see. But yeah, this 5v5 was really, it was not only a win, it was really like, see, we are not out, we can fight, or we can also fight and better than you. So I'm really curious to see how they will fight like later in the game, how it will go. For now, they're just putting pressure a bit everywhere.
Yeah, I mean, that's just it. You know, the whole win condition for the side of Powerspike is getting this Jinx ahead and being able to utilize the the Zinzal. But a Super Mega Death Target does stop the back of the J4. Has used the flag and drag to escape. I mean, that's not bad. Considering I don't know how much vision they had at that time, but yeah. She's using it at times where they're not really in execute range. They're not really in range of doing significant damage. And yes, she's now got the IE, she's got the Yuntals. She still needs a bit more damage. Crit's nice. Crit is always great on champions like Jinx and Severe. Yeah. But it lacks that spice of damage. Give me a black... ADC mains, hide your ears. Give me a black cleaver. Give me something that's actually going to do some damage. Meanwhile, we do see, you know, get knocked up. The Nautilus hook is absolutely beautiful, but doesn't get too much more on the Viego. They are going to re-engage. The Shield of Duran is used really well from this Galio, but they're separated by a big wall here. And Galio's just going to face check into the Gragas. The Nautilus hook does go wide. Every man and their dog is here.
I think they nearly make the same mistake. They nearly make the same mistake than last fight, I think. Last fight they did the same. They went on the Viego. They used spells on the Viego. And Viego, yes, it's a Viego, but it's the support. And here's this item that makes it way harder to burst down initially. And they were nearly doing the thing. If they were committing to this fight, I think they would have lost it because they're really focusing the support and not being careful of the carries around. So I think it was a good decision from O10 Powerspike to not continue this and not overchase it. But yeah, now they are still getting pressured, and the Drake will spawn in not too long, I think in less than 2 minutes. Less than 1 minute even. So we'll have the soul fight pretty soon.
Yeah, I love the buy on this Olaf. The blue chain vest he's got, don't ask me its name, I'm not a tank for it. Force of Nature, yeah. But when you've got these hooks of the Nautilus, the slows of the Hui, even some of the Gragas and Zinzar abilities, it is such a fantastic item. And you've got the experimental hex plate. Like, soon as you press that CC immune, nobody is killing you.
Yeah, and movement speed is very good on Olaf because he cannot be CC'd. So nothing can stop his movement speed. He cannot be stopped, cannot be CC'd. So movement speed from his items or even from the Severe ult is very valuable on him.
Well, that's just it. It's, you know, you got to protect the Queen comp for the side of Jinx. We're going to see J4 go right in. The ult comes up, the Cataclysm comes out. They're all fighting in the middle. Nautilus caught in betwixt them all. The Super Mega Death Rocket does come out and they end up getting knocked back. However, Olaf is on that backline, taking a lot of damage. Severe will fall, Jinx will fall. But this Olaf, he's sending them all back.
He just 1v4 them. Okay, casually. I guess that's okay. Yeah.
He's not 1v4ing. He's 1v9ing right now. You know, White Dog says, you know what? Let me just. You guys can go on holiday. I'll do all the heavy lifting. I'll get all the kills here. And we see here the Cataclysm's going to come out onto the Gragas. It's a great play. And they all get out, but the thing is though, you know, Jaculate's by so much time, and look at this Olaf on the bat line. Jinx has nothing she can do, and as soon as the Jinx falls, like, they're killing one person. They're just killing the Severe.
It's
not the Severe, the Nautilus. No, the Zinzao. I don't even know who it was. It doesn't matter because this Olaf is running the show right now.
It was looking so good. Was it like they had a 3-man Nautilus ult into a 3-man, I think it was Rocket, into a 3-man Gragas ult. Like the carries of this on the side of Miracle Makers were so low. Except the Olaf that just went in and killed them all. Like, I really thought the fight was lost for Miracle Makers, but no, like the Olaf just went down and won. Like, it's really I would win. Like, he just won. Yeah, there was nothing else to it.
I mean, 8-2 on this Olaf, you know. I don't know. The thing is, I don't even know what more this Olaf could have done. Because, you know, he lost early.
He didn't need to do
more.
Olaf got, he did everything.
Yeah, Olaf got a bit of tempo. And then the game's kind of over. Whereas, like, you know, he got 8 kills. Well, that's only died twice. But it's not as if Olaf can really do much against this Galio, against this J4. They've got a lot of tanky members. And the only real out-and-out source of damage is this Jinx. And we are going to see Mizu get jumped on. The fear will come out, and everyone is onto the hunt. But again, that's a lot invested for a Viego support. And now we're going to see the tail end of that in the fruits of their labour, pulling all those resources onto the Viego. We see the J4 going really deep. He's going to give his life, but it's a double kill for the Queen of Shurima, this Severe. And yeah, the Severe's, she's online.
Yeah. One thing that Olaf still needs for fight, and he didn't have this fight, is Summoners. Summoners and Olaf are pretty important because you also gain movement speed of the shit. We're going to see it again. I think he has started to flank the hunt.
I don't know what Viego's doing. He's going way too early. The wave's not crashed. Galio can't even get in to save him. But they invested so much to kill him, trying to get something else on the map. And we see Mizu fall. We're going to see, you know, Pierstone balls. The piss stream's done. Spoopid's going to fall on the back end here as well. I just don't know what you can do. And the picture-in-picture, we're seeing that here's the replay again. I just don't know what they're doing. They jump way too early. Yeah, I mean, Mazavar, I don't know why you're so deep. Like, you're trying to get out, go the other way. And yeah, that knock-up does a lot, and it allows... But yeah, Mazavar just, I don't know why you're going so deep. Toki's good. I think he lives. Yeah, Toki does a great job here. Thankfully, he's got Mono, who is full health, by the way, in that fight. Full fucking health. And he just shrugs it off like, yeah, cool, we're fighting. Yeah. And they got Soldier in that. Like,
it's
this
so
is
weird,
nigh
like,
on unplayable. This is nigh on unplayable for Powerspike.
No, it's so hard. Like, they started with a pick, like even before the real start started, and there's another fight. Maybe it's.
I mean, that is. I believe that is a technical term for submarine fast food delivery service, because they are just going to chow down on this team. The Miracle Makers, they kind of achieved a miracle after that start. Everyone but the Olaf was behind, and that Hunt finally picks up his 3rd kill of the game, inhabiting this Jinx, and all that's left to do is turn off the lights.
That was...
Go back to the studio, because a 30-minute stomp from the side of Miracle Makers, 24-16. That is how you open the season.